Oh my god.
You're
an idiot.
True. Good point. Winning. So, back to the hearing in
Why
Michigan.
did they wait to
The person
go?
in charge was U.S. District Judge Linda Parker. And
I know will get me ratings and get me in the news. Or are you so stupid you genuinely do not know that the Founding Fathers were all slaveholders? And I just...
Oh my god. Really?
little about what causes COVID. So if somebody took this thinking, okay, it's going to protect me, if they went
the bumper, and I start thinking to myself, I bet they were lying about everybody being vaccinated, so I grab a mask before I get out of the car. Needless to say, Lucinda and I are the only ones wearing them. Anyway, I make a quick round to say hi to people, you know,
not have this child. Oh, just about everyone's like, no, of course not.
No.
This is my child. I love it. Of course I would not go back and undo it. Let's go to something milder is the wrong word, but pick another disability that a child could have that you could screen for. I don't know what a politically correct answer here would be.
But they told them not to wear riot gear because they were concerned about the optics of having people in riot gear surrounding the Capitol. And so they were told to just show up in their regular, daily police uniforms. And then they said, well, if there's a problem, we're going to stage all of the shields and the helmets and the body armor on a bus, and then if we need it, we can grab it off the bus. But then when things turned really hairy, and everyone who was coming over from
Can't park here.
Rally started,
this is a road.
Sieging the Capitol.
All right, you're gonna get a ticket. No parking anytime.
No one knew where the key was, and so all
I drive through here all the time. I have to worry about it.
Having to engage in basically hand-to-hand combat.
Ooh, whatever. I do what I want.
Any of the body armor, and it's part of the reason that I think.
Which was a bell pepper with like tomato sauce and other stuff, so it had a bell pepper flavor to it.
Why?
Okay, but it wasn't. It had no meat in it.
Why?
But that was what she would make.
Okay, and that's actually, I didn't know that. I thought
There's two lanes.
The only thing you could eat was beef.
But when we were kids, I remember eating that stuff. But it was all kinds of terrestrial mammals, so any kind of mammal and even bird. So
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, at least that's
no one
that's
gets
the classic
it.
Catholic I was that.
Oh, I'm sure that's right.
I suspect it is.
I'm sure.
But it's fish was the thing, and I'm sure somebody's going to send us a long email about why the origin started like that. But I assure you, I don't care.
You're not that invested in the history.
Do you not see the lane shift?
I don't think I care.
You not see the lane shift? You almost hit me.
Anyway.
Right.
And so if I knew the origins of your silly tradition, I don't think it would make it any less silly.
Institutional responsibility for racism. Now, somebody wrote in and was kind of was going down the Texas bill, and it would apply to this.
Why are we going?
Well, you could interpret it this way, and you could interpret it that way, and what about this? And what
True. Yeah, true.
So she hands those off. She's apparently super wealthy. She hands those off to her driver, Grady, to mail off. And this is where we hear the absolute worst.
Wrong way. Go with traffic.
Like, if the rest of the movie's audio was this bad, I would have just turned the sound off and ran.
There you go.
Right.
Oh, I wrote that.
He is barely my assholes.
This movie seems to think he's charming and adorable because this actor is just a fucking creeper and thinks that this is charming and adorable, right?
Oh, yeah. And also everybody who made this movie and is watching this movie is Christian, and they have this weird layer on their judgment. It's legitimately the weirdest thing. He's not attractive. He says all the wrong things.
Yep.
So basically, and this scene sets up the premise of the movie, which is Sarah can't decide if she wants to go hang out with.
Good job yielding to pedestrians.
Hey, fuck you, motherfucker! I'll fucking kill you! And goes to the church to ask the pastor about it. Yeah. How is that concept on you? Kiss my fucking ass! I was so confused by this whole thing. And he's like, I'm listening intently to this really privileged problem. And meanwhile, the woman who works at the church is like,
Take some anger management,
I
dude.
have a phone call from a dying woman. Would you like to take it, or do you want to keep talking to this dumb bitch about her non-problem?
Right.
He
well, so
spit on my
the whole
window.
fucking issue is like, me and my college friends get together every year for a reunion, but they're not very Christian. As out unless we can talk Bezos into grabbing a wrench in a spacesuit while he's out there next time. So this really was a do or die from the ground type problem.
Okay. If the Bezos crew goes rogue and makes Bezos try to fix the Hubble and also shit in the bucket while he's in space. Oh, Heath Metal.
Demolish the Kaaba to get weapons that are being stored in the Kaaba.
Jesus Christ.
And then the rock. It's a rock.
Oh.
Really intensely circling a rock.
Yeah.
And so anyway, yeah.
Oh shit!
Wildly outrageous. Well, of course, the developers of the game, they're called Epic Games. They made a statement, along with the Fortnite people specifically, that tries to clarify this misunderstanding.
Oh.
Because apparently,
You're in the road.
that is being shown in that video was made by an independent player in
Trump to discuss overturning election results. And then there's the subhead there. Trump loyalists are planning a last...
That would be great. God. That's a great parking spot. If only there was some available right next to you.
Go!
Let's go.
stellar reputation in his home state of Georgia, where he is licensed to practice law. I mean,
Turn your lights on! Hey, they did it.
With Wood's reputation.
Second penalty marks here in Lewis Hamilton's race. Charles Leclerc's pace at the moment isn't going to do much to help him either, with Ferrari looking very good in these early stages.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ricciardo's car. I haven't seen it smoking anymore. It was smoking quite badly. Maybe that was just rubbing.
Patented dynamic variable lumbar DVL support, which offers unbelievable lumbar support to my lower back. But now, thanks to...
And then we get some follow-up from Dr. Joe. By the way, he uses the term, Dr. Joe uses the term reparative therapy. Right? Anything but conversion, I guess, but he's not on board with migration yet.
Yeah, as a psychologist, I could speak endlessly about the differences between reparative, migration, persuasion, but we just simply don't have time.
To the town, man. The Afghan people can't make the journey. If they do, they're likely going to die. Those who have already attempted it have been murdered. So that leaves it up to us. And it really comes down to this. Do we have the...
What's a turn signal?
...to do what's necessary here? And I fear what's necessary may...
Read it. He wants to stay in school.
Nancy, is it easy for voters in West Virginia to admit that they voted for a Democrat for Senate?
Fuck over.
The city's, I don't know, it's got a lot of problems. Biggest thing is they have a river of money flowing through Seattle. River of money.
You love the pastor, you love the pastor. It's also, your kids are assholes.
Yeah, also.
Like, what's not to about having asshole children?
Why would anybody want to watch your kids if they're not fucking you? Your kids suck.
This seems terrible.
And also, so Coley's got this, like, comically oversized martini glass.
I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. He's parked in the street. Well, then hurry up.
Like a fucking movie fight.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, and there's always one touch wrong with it, right? So in this case,
You're the one parked in the street. I shouldn't have to go around you.
What'd you say?
Have like straight up vodka.
You're the one parked in the street. I shouldn't have to go around you.
I got my hazards on.
So?
Alright.
What does that mean?
Go, bro.
Those don't mean you can park anywhere.
Like where they record kids talking about things that they have no understanding about, and then adult actors act it out.
Why would anybody want to watch your kids if they're not fucking you? Your kids suck.
Turn your lights on.
And also, so Coley's got this like comically oversized martini glass with an umbrella.
Here comes crazy hour.
More inappropriate drinking vessels. By the end of it, I expect her to have a giant wooden stein like a fucking movie Viking.
Yeah, and there's always one touch
Wrong way.
So in this case, she's got a martini glass with an umbrella.
But feeling there is something higher than me that can help me, that is a big reason to cling on to this faith.
Okay. Well, if you're wrong, and you think there's something. Marvel movies. I don't think they're the best. I don't rely on them for things, but I like them. But if they weren't doing me any good at all, why would I want to watch them? Why would I want to spend time with them? It's a
great place to park.
Pleasure, that's fine. And acknowledging that you believe something.
Spot right there.
Pleasure to do so. It's not a good reason, or not necessarily a good enough reason.
It's just that's a hallmark of tons of conspiracy theories.
Yeah. And then the punchline to this is that, so I went and looked up the Salk Institute article, and like at the very beginning of the article, they linked to the full text of the article.
Oh, so you were able to find it through your normal means?
Yeah. So we'll link it in the show notes and everybody can read it.
Yeah, feel free to share this with Heather Hang. Hey, I found this easily.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can think, because this is it's a kind of art. It's very brief. It's a very
Double parking isn't parking. You can park right there.
Are you a cop? I clicked on that link and just assumed I couldn't read the full article.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's.
See the Sons of Thunder header at the top, and I'm thinking to myself, so this is like Sons of Anarchy, but like Christy, like they.
All right, we're going to squeeze in a quick break here, and when we come back with John and Zerlina, Joe Biden beat Donald Trump last year, and Joe Biden is beating Donald Trump again this year. Joe Biden has more support from his party than Donald Trump.
Anything after blah, 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 God, blah, 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 God, to me is all fluff. I mean, I don't care about blah, 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 God. You know, to me, that's probably the
Thanks for parking in the bike lane.
Maybe creating a God in their own image, or ain't no God in my mind. I mean, even.
And you can see a tooth is growing right here, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, do we need to take it out? Yes, 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 yes. Go, okay, well, can it wait till I get back? Well, it can. I go, if you do it before, is it going to, be a problem, have inflammation on the thing? No, you'll be fine. Mother effer. Let me tell you, I was like this, and I couldn't talk, and people at the airport were looking at me with, like, I had a chipmunk face. And the first day I arrived there, I had to take medication. I had a car rental. I said, oh my God, that went so awry, I can't tell you. I hit a curve because you have to drive on this side.
Yep.
But you're driving on the left side where that car is, right?
Yep.
And so
that's got to be hard enough on its own.
And so the tire hit that curve right there. So then I ended up with a flat tire, and the metal thing came off somewhere a mile back.
Oh no!
I said, oh, this is I can't tell them I'm on medication. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I found a gas station. I had someone fix it. I got to where I needed to go, spent the night, and I went straight back to the airport the next morning, returned the car, and said, I can't deal with this shit right now.
Yeah.
And I took out traveler's insurance, and I'll never do that again, because they didn't help me, because this was a bad condition that happened, right, before the thing, so they should have refunded me, and they didn't. What is wrong with this guy?
Right?
I mean, what the hell? He doesn't know where he's going. He decides at the last minute to change.
Oh, God.
Jeez. That's why you're driving, cause
they're going on YouTube.
okay.